Aliya and Six have been looking for the roboticist Janik Remba, sent by Professor Miari to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon to return. But ancient memories found inside Six led Remba to a different discovery. An ancient observatory, the Vault, which Remba believed could save the Nebula from darkness. Using a similar device to one the roboticist uncovered, Six has triangulated a possible location for the Vault, but it lies impossibly far beyond the borders of the Nebula. Remba's search began with a telescope-like device recovered from a buried ship. Aliya has followed a lead from Renak Trader and found something similar at a node recording station. Hello everyone, I am the Plane Shifter, phasing into the universe of Heaven's Vault. I'm at the Emperor's Graveyard, a secret place known only for the Emperors themselves. Well, not anymore. And boy, did we find stuff here. Like, taking stock of what I have a projector, I have a Rebesque foil, and I have a power source. I wonder if I can make something out of those things. Alternatively, I can try to buy a servo from the guy in Renaki, but then I would have a very angry and annoying 6. 7 will be a nightmare to deal with, I think. That and I don't trust the guy. So yeah, that's plan B. If I cannot do anything, if I cannot help me. But I'm going to Alboref. Oh, and I'm probably gonna be interrupted today because my mother went grocery shopping, and when she arrives, I'll have to help her with the groceries. I think I solved? No, I didn't. I have solvable inscriptions. Etched on a gravestone. Here. Rests. Great woman. Alright. So my other translation for great is wrong. Here writes this great man. Do I have more solvable stuff? No. Okay. Everything's pointing to the Withering Palace. I do want to go there, but this whole thing is way more interesting. A curious place, mistress. So much water. If you could ship it, you would be very rich. You could make Alboref bloom. Maybe I could tell someone about the place. I have the crystal And it has some charge. Huh. F. I cannot go to Renaki. Disappointing. I should try going to a place I believe I cannot go. Just see. It's something I haven't tried yet. Because I cannot. The Garden Moon was the most curious find, mistress. And with what we found in the Garden Moon, even more, the whole empire was founded in the belief in rebirth. They believed in the loop. Graveyards were unnecessary. This probably predates the Empire. Like, perhaps the emperors did not believe in the loop. Humans I have observed are fickle. I didn't get a prompt. There you go. Yeah, it's the place. Age of Sail. Heavily scratched silver wind chime, decorated with sail design. No inscription, okay. My friend the mechanicist Torai lives in the citadel on Elboref. You might be able to tell me what the metal hoop I found is in the graveyard is. Fragment of river map. What's going on? Okay. I missed the turning. So I came here, and then here. There's something weird about the potting tube. But F. Yeah, I mean, I arrived. What are you saying? I missed the turn. The stone feet 6. None of the other statues you've seen have had feet. Maybe this was not a statue of a god mistress. Maybe it was a person. I wait here, mistress. Why the music? Are you well, Timur? Stronger than ever. Found a moon pouring in water. Water cascading down a mountain, water in rivers, water bubbling in fountains. Sounds like a paradise. It was a graveyard. The water that comes from the dead is not for drinking, Aliya. Martins know about this kind of thing. You don't understand how much water there was. The whole population of the Nebula couldn't drink out of the water there was. So there was water for the taking, was there? I think it was owned by the emperors once. But they're not going to ask for it back. Interesting. Where was it? In Ghost's Wake? Where I woke a ghost? But you don't sail, do you? Me? I have a bar to run. You need to get someone to clean up this place. You're a cleaner, aren't you? No? You should relax more. On the house? This time. And all the times. Now look here, I have a present for you. I think it's a bent fruit knife. It's nice, isn't it? I think it dates from the Steel Empire? It doesn't have anything inscribed on the blade. This comes from the same source as the lamp and the axe I found here before, I think. There must have been a strong connection between these two locations. This will make its location easier to locate. Thanks, Timur. And good fate to you, Aliya. I'm not a fan of getting drunk. Be seeing you, Timur. Don't be a stranger. Come on, 6. Yeah. Artifact. No. We still have more to do here. Timur was a distraction. I came for Oroi. How do people live here without giving up and despair? They do give up. And then morning comes and they have to carry on again. Set Boyal Kurefar. Benya. Yeni Hua Sale Cataliti. I swear, if I could swear to you, there's not even... Ah, there is a prompt. Alright, please tell me you can do something with what I have. Please, please, please. Gong. Dun, 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 dun. Gong.
I heard a sound like someone dropping a bag of rice. Or falling out of bed.
Aliya, what can I do for you? Girl? I found a strange metal hoop. A hologram came out of it. Let me see. I recognize it immediately, of course. The neck hoop from a robot. But it won't do anything without a core. It needs something to project. Last thing I notice is it's badly made. Robots are beautifully, delicately crafted machines. This is an Empire period copy. How's business? Not getting any better. Enjoy your robots, Aliya. Really? Oh. No. Come back.
Nothing.
No, really? Aliya, you had all the pieces. Oh, come on. I cannot begin to say how much disappointed I am. I'm going to Iox. See if they can help me with this thing. Since Renak is closer to me. Copy. Yeah. Aliya, come on in. So, Tappy. How are things on our breath? You know, much the same. Whenever anything changes around here, people claw it back again, good or bad. I have covered influence you might be interested in. The compass. Something else. Something else. Square foil, the telescope device, something else. The shell necklace. This is a shell necklace dating from ancient times. Very nice. I've seen something so beautiful only once before. Since it's you, I'll show you. But that thing away is one is too good to muddy with business. Put it away. Now let me see. He doesn't want the necklace. Now then. Ooh! What is this? Just look at this glorious thing. It's enormous. I don't even know what it is. And I found it just sitting in the grass by the catechist gate like a fat lost cat. It's a solar system! Here, cat. I thought it might be a child's toy. But who would make something so beautiful for the child? It moves. The circles rotate. They all rotate. You push one and everything rotates. Why would you want that? I don't know. I was hoping you might twist here and squeeze there and pop. No? Well, no matter. I'd rather you didn't break it. You want me to find out where it came from? That... What a good idea. It's so unusual I don't know who I'd find to trade with anyway. But maybe if you find where it came from, you could let me know? I've shown this thing to Oroy, to my mother. None of them understand the way we do, Aliya. You're a star amid 1,000 sparks. That... Holy crap! That pea! Wow! 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 That's not something I expected to see at all in this whole game. I'm more baffled by that than I am with the ghost in the graveyard. And that put things in perspective. This place looks terrible. I found a few more items you might be interested in. Compass. Something else. Sextant. Something else. Something's telescope device. The robot neck today. Something else. Flag on. Broken girl bed, age of sail. Shutter, waiting in place. A fragment of crumpled ancient times period's river map. We found it floating in the open wash. It's possible. Still, we can probably do a little distance with it. With that, might be able to make you an offer. Yes, this is it. A devotional icon fashioned from brass, with an inscription. This is the start of a fragment of text, okay? This is an unknown word. This is an unknown word, but it's bad. Wait for you. Here. Goddess, gods. God's path waits for you. This comes from the same site as the bend knife and the lamp I found here earlier, I think. Must have been common to travel between these two places. This should make the Steel Empire site easier to find. So, you've seen it. Oh, let's trade. Okay. I'll be sorry to sell this on when the time comes. Really, it's a piece of paper. It will take me some time to set up buyers from what you've given me, so... Anything else? Let me consider another time, my fine lady. Okay. See you later, Tappy. Look after yourself out there. We have a few new artifacts to trace. Shall we leave now, Mistress? Let's get out of here. Be ready, Mistress. Okay. So. Wow. Yeah, the Nebula is only to sail, not to settle. So there is a regular old universe outside the Nebula. The Nebula, the idea that the Nebula is artificial is making more and more sense. Do I have the model? Hi, my gecko friend. Is it me? Where would I put it? There we go. I noticed it was too important not to show up here. And what the heck is this placement, Aliya? Come on! On top of a shovel? Really? A delicate piece like that? Come on! This thing. I wonder if the thing Tappy gave us was a compass. But no matter how I fiddle with it, it only points where I pointed it. Where I pointed. Indeed, Mistress. In my opinion, it has more of the appearance of a spatial calculator. Yes. A spatial calculator. Indeed, Mistress. Somehow, by leveling the rings, one output the direction of whatever it is the device is intended to calculate. There are still unknowns, and yet I do not know how this works. Hello, MC2M. She's like Lara Croft, archaeologist by name but not by trade. Yeah. But such a calculator would clearly only work in a fixed point in space. So I cannot see the purpose of it. Have you found this thing? When you played. I got this from Tappy. I showed him the shells I found on the on the Hermit's Moon, and he gave me this. And I'm baffled. I went to Elboreth to talk to Oroy about the ghost I found there, and Tapi baffled me more than Oroy. Oh, I found this by another me? Ah, interesting. I'm gonna make a quick break to Iox, see if I can get more tips there, and then I have other places I want to visit. Is Renaki still not? Yeah. Question: if I just go to somewhere that I cannot plot a course, like say, if I want to go to my RC now, can I? Or will the game stop me from landing? The game will not let you land. I expected that. And that's such an annoying feature of this game. Like, I can understand on the places where, like, something happens that stop you from coming back, like the places where there's no more air, for example. But why can't I go to Maersi? Or why can't I go to Renaki? It doesn't make sense. Why can't I go back to Remba's dig site?
I once thought I saw a fish in the waters of the Silk Pass. But maybe it was a mermaid.
I'm definitively not letting anybody keep this solar system model. But I do want to see what the people there think. I've spent most of my adult life on Iox. So of course people say you're a Ioxian. You kind of are. Aliya, over here. Now that's new. No, Aliya over here. Good fate to you, Juan. I don't want to be a jerk to him. He's the guy with the potential answers. You're well? Doing fine, Aliya. Thank you. I was hoping I'd see you. It's mutual, I'm sure. What can I do for you? Oh no. The question is, what can I do for you? Dude, you have a sixth sense. I've got something for you. Well, don't keep me guessing. You have no idea what I have in store for you, Jude. Come to the library. I'll explain everything. I was coming to see you anyway. Be sure you do. Seeing you, Aliya. What was all that about? The mind boggles, mistress. What's got him so worked up? He has found an excuse to talk to you, mistress. I'm sure he's smarter than that. I mean, of all Aliya's love interests, he's the... come on. I hope he's more than that. Select the 3 on the Lushmo. Select the 3 on the Lushmo. Indeed, mistress. I believe this one may be a clipping from that one. Yeah, of all Aliya's love interests, like Huang is like the one I actually would trust. Let's take a look at this tree, since we are here. Maybe there's an inscription hidden somewhere. A lot of this symbol that I'm that means preciousness. He's waiting for us in there. Intriguing. What did he got? Aliya, you came. So, what is it, Huang? I'm curious. I just want to talk, you know. See how you were. Tell you what I've been doing. We don't talk enough. Yeah, I'm sweetie talking. Exactly. You must think I don't do anything but sit in this little room of mine. I wouldn't call it little. I don't live here, Aliya. I do a lot you might not expect. And I've come across something. It's not in my line exactly. But I thought it might intrigue you. Only, well... Does that thing need to be here? EP26. Could either wait outside. 6, you heard the man. Mistress, I will be outside. I trust 1. That's better. And everybody has mistrust with robots. Well, what did you want to talk about? Alright. It's from a mention in the Annals of Mazwai. I know I never convince you to read it. There's a part where the chronicler talks of a monastery of question. The annals are generally considered to be reliable. I'm quite certain the monastery is a real place, but no one knows what it was. No one knew. This sounds interesting. Oh yeah, if it's the place I was trying to find. Are you a looper, Aliya? Do you go to temple? Other than at funerals, I mean? No. The priestess of the loop talk sometimes of a library. There you go. A place of great wisdom. A place where everything learned in one great year is held in trust for the next. It's the greatest treasure imaginable. The library of future knowledge. But you mentioned a monastery. I would call it little, I call it tiny. You think her monastery is this library? I think it might be, yes. Do you know where it is? Or not? I do. Maybe I do. In the Annals of Mazwai, it says the monastery sits within the eye of knowledge. I suppose I've always thought that was a metaphor, but look here. In the margin, someone, a scribe, a monk, has scrawled a picture. Like a swirl with a tail. The ancients often use eyes to mean places in the nebula. Like the eye in the cyclones. I never made the connection before, but I suddenly realized the swirl is a river. It's a map. A swirl with a tail. It's a shape in the rivers. The ancients built their library there. And then took that river shape to be a glyph in their script. The glyph that forms the word for knowledge. Huh. And holiness. I really think so. Ancient books. Future books. Why did you want 6 to hear this? It's the library of the loop, Aliya. Their most precious and hallowed site. 6 would tell Miyari, and they would move river and rock to find the library. But you want me to find it. I know you don't believe in the loop, but say you found it. Say you read its books. Say you found yourself among those pages. You would have to believe then too. If I read a book from the past that described the present, if I read that, I might believe. Then go. And I will be here to talk about it with you when you come back. I'll bear that in mind. You're my friend, Aliya. I want you to be well, that's all. That's it. That's all I had to say. Actually, thank you very much, sir. That was worth it. Let's talk about artifacts. I've got a few things for the curators. Oh, yes? The square foil, the accidental telescope, something else. The spherical device found in Elbot F. You need to see this. I found the spherical device. Interesting. I'm not sure you have anything quite like that one. Would you like me to archive the spherical device? I'm not finished with AS yet. Oh, well, of course. Yeah, no chance of letting anybody keep this thing. What do you think of this heavily scratched wind chime? No. I've seen something similar, if I remember right, only inscribed. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, this is it. It was a silver flute. It was found in a Renaki temple a few months ago. These are several words. I wonder if the Surreal he means is this one. Do I have the symbol for Holly here? No. Eon. Sky. Man. This is go. Maybe I should try to fail this. I have to save the rest for this for later. Yeah. React this guy on WEF. Man work. Do you have any more of that? I'll take the heavily scratching wind chime to the archives then. Take it. Good fate to you. I'll be back shortly. Miyari! I found weird stuff. Mistress, there you are. Do you learn anything of use from Master Huang? Perhaps. We'd better take a look. Aliya. Huh. This Tesseract thing. I wonder if it has any meaning. Professor? No, no talking about ancient libraries. You spoke to an ancient voice from the empires, Professor. It had been stored into a figurine and forgotten, but it was still alive. What did it tell you? You don't seem surprised? Records like that were once common in the Empire. They are all we have left from before the fall. Is the university flourishing? Think so, Aliya. Perhaps one day you spend a bit more time here and see for yourself. Well, maybe I went the wrong way with her. Good fate to you, Aliya. We have discovered the existence of one new location, the site of an ancient library. Perhaps you should return to the ship now, Mistress. Don't hassle me. I wonder if it is a copy of the solar system, but simpler. I shouldn't disturb her again. Okay, yeah, I went the wrong way on that. But we probably can talk to Huang again. Should I go to the Withering Place now? The Withering Palace. Oh, Huang. Did you ever heard of the Withering Palace? Most likely in part period site, so not too old. The Withering Palace. Let me think. Yes, I think the annals mention it briefly. Let's see. And the lonely and the lost were pilgrims to the palace beyond the garden, where the best remained as mirrors of wise thoughts. Oh boy, I like this. Beyond the garden might be a clue. We found a garden. Sounds delightful. Well, it was more like a graveyard. I wouldn't take their lives, Aliya. I really wouldn't. Thanks, Wang. I'm not gonna talk about the library with 6 here. Let me see them. Just a moment. The carved pipe, the shell necklace found on the hideout moon. Yeah. This was good before. Let's see. I found this shell necklace. What even is that? I mean, it's a piece of jewelry, I suppose. Are those nails? 6 call them shells. You said they live in water. Well, you can hold on to that, I think. It is. Well, it is disgusting. You can show me your other finds later, perhaps. Okay. I wonder if one could give me the... Well, I know what I find. Although I need to find a bit more first. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Let's get out of here. The solar system model, I mean. This way, mistress. No hoppering? With rumors of a new site. Yeah, I'm gonna go to other places while I narrow down that one. Do I have anything solvable? No. Oh yeah, got it. I wanna go here. I think that's where I find the kid that I later leave on mercy and talks to pigs. There's also the Steel Empire site where I could get more pieces and maybe make a robot for the ghost. And there's the Returning Palace, which is where the game wants me to go now. You know what? Returning Palace. I will prepare the shocks, mistress. Yes. Well, we're going to the Whittling Palace. Thick this fast said we're going to is where the fall began. It's not going to be overrun with murderers, is it? Well, no, I have no idea, mistress. Professor Miari appears to believe that events in the past repeat themselves. She's wrong about that, of course. The past is the past and the future is the future. Undoubtedly, mistress. Though possibly the past is also the future and the future is the past. Is that a Stellaris playthrough? No. A wreck! Is it a shipwreck? It's a shipwreck from the Empire. It's inside the rock too. Sculpture carved from antler. No inscription. Holy Empire. Sliver from an amulet of crystal. Look at how small it is. It must have belonged to a child. The pendant seems to be etched with tiny symbols, mistress. They're minuscule. Here's one end of a fractured fragment of text. Crystal amulet. Sun. Hi. Tung Hai Hai Many Many. This is wrong. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this later. Okay, wait. I don't have enough. Soon do Hai Hai Many. Many? Soon do Hai Hai Many Many. Going to be too hung going back to university. Oh yeah. Yeah, the camera doesn't like this. Available data suggests the waiting place should be close at hand. Well, let's go exactly there. Grab to left the vicinity. So the waiting palace is somewhere here. Somewhere, mistress. But I do not know where. What a nonsensical thing here. Okay. They all seem a little loopy with that philosophy of theirs. Yeah. A loopy looper. I wonder where this whole loop thing come from. What's the origin of it? What does it try to explain? You might discover it through exploration of this game. I hope so. So which way do we go? I believe there's a very gentle force here. Just enough to sail. Maybe it's somewhere, it may not. What's going on in here? Okay. I think I found it. The Awakening Palace. This is the place Kaya mentioned. How can there be a palace here?
We hoppered down into a narrow, rocky canyon. Waves of dust made it impossible to breathe.
Mistress. Stay quiet.
This was the worst one yet.
You should not talk, mistress. The dust will get into your throat. How long can I last out here? It seems quite apparent you just have 1 minute without shelter. After that, your lungs will begin to struggle. Let's hope there's a place here with walls. Yes, mistress. I feel right now. By the wind. A wind shadow. This place 6. This place is horrible. It is indeed horrible. The moon must have been habitable before. No one would have built anything here. Not under all this dust. I do not pretend to understand humans, mistress. You should used to be one. Kaya was recorded here. That's what she told us anyway. Are you well enough to continue, mistress? There's got to be something here. Some kind of structure. Somewhere. Can you see anything? Nothing but dust and rock. Another shadow. Thank you, tree. Kaya said this place was a palace. No one would build a palace out here. Something in the dust. You would have been buried completely by the sand if not for this tree. A rusted compass. I think it dates from the earliest days of the Nebula. Curious though. Most compasses point toward Iox. This one doesn't. Where does it point, mistress? Out there somewhere. The marker didn't include an inscription on the casing. The maker. Most likely this comes from the same source as the sextant and the chariot chart we found before. This should help us locate it. Guess that there was an orangery here. How could anyone grow oranges in this? Assuming we have found the right place. Something must have changed. Shall we press on? I can't believe Six is actually telling me to press on. First time I was here, he was like, let's not go there. There is nothing there. When I get back to Elboret, I swear by the goddess, I'm going to drink a river. What are we expecting to find here, Six? I have no idea, mistress. I know nothing about this place. You know something, Six? It's because of you we're here. Not because of me, mistress. Because of something in me. You have a point. Something I would be quite happy to be without. There's something here. Etched in pictures, not glyphs. Stick people. With stick robots. Perhaps you should return to the ship, mistress. Whatever is here can be left to the dust. Not a chance. No, of course not. How foolish of me. Don't make me easily set. Change of plan. I wait here. You go ahead. Yes, mistress. You wait. I will return shortly. I hope Six hurries up. I've left so many robots behind myself. They must be out for a range by now. Six. Where are you, Six? Nothing else for it then. I will find you. Mistress. Evidently it's most inclement out here. So what did you find? There is nothing here. Six. Therefore we should leave. 6. You sure? 6. Behind me. Very clearly. Quite certainly. I can't think what this dust. I want to see for myself. I want to see for myself. But there is nothing to see. 6.
Then we rounded a corner in the rock, and we saw it.
6. Did you lie to me, 6? I only wish it to protect you. The dust. Don't ever lie to me again. I cannot promise you that, mistress. Not honestly, anyway. The ruins you provide them in shadow, mistress. You are, after all, safe. You're a robotic idiot, 6. You lied to me. Ah, yeah, she's gonna... Indeed, mistress. She's gonna keep on that for a while. But my ethical core compelled it, mistress. Doesn't seem very ethical to me. Your interpretation of the name of my core makes no difference to its function, mistress. We've seen this kind of gate before. In the Emperor's graveyard. The site must be from a similar period. Just as we were expecting. You said there was nothing here, 6. Let it go, Aliya, please! On the top part of the gate, symbols embossed into the metal. Ancient. This is pre-Empire. This is like a transition period. This one is a broken fragment for even longer. Sick will be made healthy. Anew. I can add my translation for healthy to my dictionary now. What about sick? Drink the people losing with death flowing. Blood, I think, wouldn't have the death symbol, but the life symbol. Well, sickness makes more sense. Definitely not beautiful. Sick will be made healthy, especially in contrast with the rest of the phrase. A hospital? Was this a hospital? Safely away from everyone else? Did Kaya die here after all? Yeah, I don't think it's a hospital. Let's see what we find inside.
We stepped through the ancient gate. The wind outside dropped to a hollow moan.
I really hope we don't have to go back through the storm. I am unsure I could even allow you to try, mistress. This place doesn't seem grand enough to be a palace. There are no ornamental domes, no gardens. There must be more to this palace, but what? There's an inscription above this gate too. This is fractured. This is probably something to do with darkness. The path to darkness. Close, form, obey. Sever. Cut? No. Put your eyes. Obey yours. Form your eyes. Close. Close makes sense. I wonder if this is open. Oh, it should be since this is closed. Okay. Close your eyes. What does that mean? It does not sound good. If there were robots here, they must have been restricted to the rear of this place. There is no logical reason to restrict a robot, mistress. A door, a little jar. Is open, but the gap's too narrow to slide through. And it's jammed. I'll have to find a way around. But why would Kaya have wanted to come here? I don't understand it.
The room was filled with rows and rows of books.
So is this a library? A palace of knowledge? Withering? Newspaper withers? Perhaps, mistress, it is an interesting theory. Sounds a bit off a stretch, however. Is this the library Huang told me about? It can't be, surely. It's not old enough. There's ancient here. Lots of it. Yeah, read the book. Books are good for translating. This one is a stained piece from an even longer phrase. Emperor spoke in robots. Can I add my translation for spoke to my dictionary now? Came, devotion, law, I guess obeyed, because this is law. Did the law, obeyed. Emperor spoke and robot obeyed makes sense. more evidence for robots being in use during the Empire. Okay, I said she had a place here. Alongside the mechanicals, that's what she said. But all I see are books and dusty stones. Someone leapt up in a hurry, I suppose. And it looks like they dropped something. Here, in the crack between the stones. A lightweight, short, steamed key. It looks like something from the age of sail. Along the barrel is inscribed phrase. I can hardly see the glyphs, they're so tiny. There was a locked room on the... This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. On the moon I found the boy. Your father thinks you me. It's not splitting. Misters, that translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another phrasing. I knew those didn't work. Your father thinks you me. I did that. This doesn't feel right. Know me, okay. Your father thinks you this. Okay. This is possession, right? So you have you need, so you don't have or you want. Your father thinks you need this. I could still change my mind, but your father thinks you need this. It does make sense. I guess that this comes from the same site as the average crafting shaman, the broken goblet. Okay. Age of Sail site. Yeah. Another book. More sequences of ancient. Yeah, blotted piece for an even longer phrase. We can do this. Records. See you. I think I made a mistake. No, I don't have enough. Okay. Records what you see. Ah, let it go, Aliya, please. Okay, what if I order you not to lie to me? You are welcome to do that, mistress. Would it stop you lying? You might choose to believe that it would. At least 6 is being honest now. Question. Where is all the dust outside coming from anyway? That is an excellent question, mistress. It has considerable velocity. There's some kind of plaza back here. Lined with statues. They look like pieces laid out for a game. Divine chess. But if this is a Holy Empire site, the ancient gods shouldn't be here at all. Yeah, I should not have chosen that line of text. The gods were torn down, destroyed by the Empire. Like the one on Elboreth. There are no gods on Iox. So why are these gods here? Laid out reverently, actually. Locked. Books. One would love this place if he could make it through the dust. I am certain he could not. Does the dust hurt you at all? My workings are well protected, mistress. I hope that does not disappoint you. The Chronicles of Mazwai. The book Huang is always reading. There are something in the order of 600 copies of Mazwai on Iox, mistress. But this one is not from Iox, mistress. Scoff of Mazwai must be close to original. Huang would love it. The ink on this one has run. But I still can read something. This one is a blurry piece from an even longer phrase. Here we go. Okay. Each friends of robots. This is wrong. Mistress, I do not think you have enough information to read this. Each act, man, friends of robots. Whoever adopted the scheme must have used it for something. There. So the Mazwai, if it's not from Iox, where is it from? I believe the text is new, but the paper and binding is old, mistress. The pages have been scraped to provide a new surface upon which the Mazwai test has been written. And where does the binding and paper of the Mazwai come from? The same site as a few other artifacts we have found. Somewhere ancient. Oh yeah. Third inscription. There is below over there. Low. I think this is wrong. Past knowledge. A place below with water? Well. Well of past knowledge. Does well of past knowledge work? What's a well of knowledge? It's called a library. The remains of a fire. Somebody huddled here to keep warm. Burn what they could find. Books, most likely. What is this? This is a scratched coin. Dating from the age of sail. Whoever made this coin must have been wealthy. It's as heavy as an amulet. The back has been scribed too. It's unbelievably small. And I don't think I can translate this. This one is a broken fragment from a longer phrase. Value of... I actually did. I believe you are correct with value, mistress. Huh. Of little value. Yes, since this is big, yeah, there's no other way to translate this. Yeah, little noise, quiet, that makes sense. Of little value. This comes from the same place as the key we found here earlier, I think. We got a lot of leads on the age of sale. Your site now. This will make the site easier to locate. A sheep coin, yeah. Another book. Another few lines. Lots of time in this one. Repeat from an even longer phrase, okay. Why gate? Well, this is many. So infinite endless makes sense. Book of Infinite Time. That will do for now. Mistress, I do not wish to alarm you, but I am sure I heard something moving nearby. Well, there's a lot of wind. You think the gods are coming for us? No, mistress. Something below. 6. Is there a vault here? Have we found it? Found the vault? I understand this was the Ruitering Palace, mistress. This place is a palace, not a vault. This whole structure is intact except here. But there is no boulders, no signs of impact. I think this was demolished. That ramp is a door. There's no way it fell like this. Someone made themselves a way through. Someone with a robot. Maybe someone brought robots with them. Built the ramp so they could get in. Or then again, maybe they took some robots away. Maybe this place housed robots. Interesting, mistress. Robots would certainly not object to the conditions here. Although they would object to all the stairs. Stuck fast. Yeah, let me do something objectionable to robots. Climb stairs. Hello there, I forgot you existed. Evidently it's both like and unlike the Emperor's graveyard. A mural. Similar to the one we saw in the graveyard of the Emperors. Perhaps this one is slightly older. Even more worn. A line of figures, some stooped, some young, gathered together, then falling. A bright light, and then they become robots. That's all I can make out. What is above? There's no floor out here. Maybe there's a way through across the roof. Mistress, please do not plummet anywhere. Papers. Let's see if I can get anything out of this one. That's a lot of stuff. There are some new symbols here. No people. That's a return. No people wanted robots to return. And that one just disappear. I'm certain my translation for no is correct now. Also wanted. No people wanted robots to return. No people wanted the robots to return. By the stars. That was a long one. I wonder what that really tells us about the Empire. That they stopped liking robots. Robots were people from for the Empire, and maybe some from the Empire. But then come belief in the loop. There's something here. Almost completely buried. A pocket knife. It looks like it dates from the Steel Empire. There's an inscription on the hilt. The precision needed for this. There's a few words in this one. And it's a complete phrase, okay. There's some give here. Give your... Do I have this word? I don't think so. For give your... I'm not gonna put this. No. Loves could work. Let's have Emperor here. Okay, this is a single word. There's a heart here. There's plenty. Loyalty. Huh. Give all your hearts for the Emperor. Loyalty, yeah. Give your loyalty for Emperor. I think that's right. This comes from the same place as the devotional icon and the bent knife. Was it given on Elboret? People back then must have regularly visited the two sites. This should make location easier to find. I love it out here. Some people live and die on Iox. They never see anything. I can see them more clearly from up here.
A circle of stone gods, staring each other down.
6 of them.
Each one daring the others to blink first.
One I know, but 5 I don't. Really? Huh. Timur's always told me there were 7 ancient gods. So where he got that from, I have no idea. I had more information on the gods the first time I played. A fallen rock. I'm glad I wasn't standing here when that came down. A pit in the ground. There's a pit in the ground down there. It's not unfinished building work. The stones were removed here. Lifted away. Someone broke into whatever's below. Within place excavated, looted. The Eagle and the Sun. That tastes the sights beautifully. A table set for a meeting. Looks like it ended in argument. Could have been moments ago. What are they all looking at? Six is flickering down there. Oh, come on. Something wedged in the stone. A shipped bracelet of silver, dating from the age of sail. We found an inscription around the inside. It tires my eyes to read it. This one is a fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. What? What just happened? Okay. You are no. Of people. There we go. Good. Money good. Best. You are strong of people. Best of people. Silver bracelet. Huh. This is brightest. Yeah. Best. You are best of people work. You think this comes from the same source as the scratched coin and key I found here before? There must have been frequent travel between these two sites. This will make the age of sail site easier to locate. Okay. Let's go outside. Mistress. How old would you say the site is exactly? I would date it back to the very first days of the Holy Empire, Mistress. Probably constructed during the reign of the first Empress herself.
The rock had been scooped out to make a roof for the courtyard, keeping it safe from the endless storm beyond.
It's so quiet.
This was a secret place.
Some kind of ritual space? A hospital or something worse? There is something about this place, mistress. I cannot, as you might say, put my finger on it. Are you trying to remember something? You're a machine. Surely you either remember or you don't. That is what I would have expected, yes. Perhaps you heard something about this place. No. More than that, I believe this place is familiar to me. It's probably where you became a robot, and yet I have never left Iox except in your company. I do not understand. Did the first Empress, who declared herself holy, did she still believe in the older gods? Still fear them? This looks like an altar to me. This looks like a sacrificial table. Is this a temple then? Did the Emperor secretly worship the ancient gods? Inscriptions! And something's being chiseled in here. Beautiful workmanship. Life. Life forever. Live forever here. Finish that. Live forever here. That's a strange offer to make. Did people die here? For people who were withering? Tended by robots, perhaps? Without the gods watching? Yeah, I still think this is a place where people were turned into robots. There's some carvings here. It's not much visible. This has worn it all away. Few images, but it's hard to see what they are. These panels must have all been inscribed once, telling some kind of story. Gone now. This door seems stuck, like every door in this game almost. If this place was built for robots, why are there so many stairs? That's a good question. I don't know. It's just strange, I agree. Someone wrote something on this pillar. Never seen ancient symbols crowded like this. Written in charcoal, I think. Numbers. There's only several words. $520. Those aren't symbols for 5 at all. Nope. And it can't be correct either. I'm bad at numbers. Let's try something. Ten elevated. Yeah, elevated. So 1, 2 elevated. That's why I thought it's 20, maybe 21. $40 multiplied, maybe this means 20 and 1 extra at 20. 60 doesn't. This is 1. Maybe this is 3. 340. I'm fairly sure those two are numbers. What are they meant to signify? I have no idea. I'm not gonna clamber down yet. Have you worked out what's just troubling you yet? Yes. No. There was a share. What? Here. In the center of this place, a chair on wheels. I sat down in it, mistress. They put something on my brow. What do you mean sat? I sat in a chair. Golden, painted of course, carved with leaves winding up its legs. Faces watching me. I remember the texture of the wood. I could barely lift my head, but I lifted it out the same. Mistress, I was tied. Something's happening to you, 6. There's something here doing something to you. I am myself, mistress. I am not surprised that if that upsets you. Do you have an off switch maybe? Slisset. Do you? No, be quiet. I can't hear above your chatter. Otherwise, we need to have fun taking you apart. Kibenia. This one is Kibenia. There's a tree growing on her head. Glyphs. I know there's glyphs at her feet. They say water. A goddess of fertile rice fields. Not of a place like this. Is that a hopper eye? Looking towards the altar? I believe so, mistress. Strange thing, the hopper eye. It's right under the overhang of the rock. There is no line of sight to anywhere. But it is most curious. Yes, I see. Can we use it? Do you really want to? Perhaps it refracts underground to whatever is down there. If this hopper directed one underground, mistress, then one would require another hopper inside that space to return. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set up to carry you straight into a rock? It is indeed possible. This must have been placed here deliberately. To mark this god in particular? Was this god particularly sacred? I wonder if it is behind of all these. Glyphs, of course, of land. There. More glyphs. And might tell us who's this goddess. The praying goddess. God, goddess, they can tell. Perhaps it's supposed to be a child. Ground. Ground, simple enough. A goddess of the earth. This one is a Tau god from the Serpent's Eyes crater. I'm already sure of the symbols as well. They read as sky. That confirms it. Sky god of sailing and rivers. This one seems to be giving something. Or maybe holding something. I already know the symbols. They read as sun. That would explain what it's giving. A light. This one seems to be just a head on a stack of barrels. The serpent god. I'm right sure of these glyphs at his feet. They say serpent. That would explain the lack of arms. Although it doesn't explain why the ancients worshipped snakes. The dead goddess from the emperor's graveyard. Still weeping. I can't see her symbols.
Help me, please.
Oh, okay.
Tirar as coisas do carro.
Daqui a pouco. Mistress, I have completed my analysis for the Hopper Eye. I have sent test packets through and analyzed the minor refractions. I would like to leave now, Mistress, but I cannot hopper us from under the rock. We have obtained 6 promising artifacts here. Also, we have located one new location of note, the site of an ancient library. May I activate the hopper now, Mistress? What's the matter? Are you going to tell me what that hopper does? I observed 2 things about the hopper. Individually, they are of trivial interest. Together, they are as we feared. The hopper is deadly. Quite so. This eye is flawed, Mistress. Internal cracking means it can only refract some of the information passed to it. Specifically, the physical matrix is not refracted. If used, only the neural mesh would disentangle. I'm an archaeologist, 6. I speak ancient, not whatever language that is. You might hopper to the eye and never arrive. My second finding is, however, more pressing. This hopper is not broken. It has been carefully engineered to function this way. But what good is a neural mesh without a physical matrix? Maybe they brought a matrix with them. Perhaps so. Could a neural mesh be stored? A Rebec's foil. Kaya was. Shall I use the hopper again, Mistress? Soon, not yet. We saw Kaya's face. No, we did not. We saw a mask stored within a holographic projector. Just as my face is not my own. What good is a hopper like that? I am not sure, Mistress. I can only see one purpose for it. A way to imprison people permanently. A way to bottle them. In a Rebec's foil. So Kaya was here. Some time ago. And they used that thing to do it. Someone did this to an empress. Stored her in that foil we found. On her deathbed, perhaps? What happened to her body? It will have been lost as entropy, mistress. In a very real sense, mistress, it would have returned to the rivers. There's something in the stone here. I've never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. 6, what do you make of it? Evidently it is old, mistress. Evidently it is very old. Tell me something specific, robot. I would estimate the metal in this piece to be almost 2,500 years old. But what does it do? I have no idea, mistress. It may be purely decorative. Is this lined up with the eye? Does this align with to the hopper eye? I believe it is a hopper source. Yes, mistress. A sort of emitter. Although it's clearly defunct. These are the loop symbols for time. Oops. The source appears to be aimed directly at the hopper eye, mistress. Okay. Ooh. There's more graffiti here. More sarcoglyphs. This one looks more promising than the last, I think. And those are actually words. There's a few words in this one. Palace of Soldiers will... I think that can't be ancient for soldiers. Okay. Princess. Isn't that father? Or maybe child, precious child, prince, yeah. Palace of princes will fall. This is lips fit, this is fall. Palace of princes will fall. The palace of princess? We've seen that before. It means Iox. 6, whoever wrote this is talking about the fall. It is gone. There is nothing more. The voices are gone. We have found an unknown evidence of a more unknown science inside. Wow. Shall I try to hover one more time, mistress? Don't hassle me. There's more stuff to learn here. What do you think they were? Who? Friends? Children? Our whole life's work? I wonder if there's some sort of timed event if I went down that pit earlier. And now I'm too late. Wait here, 6. I'll be back. Mistress, please, do you really have to? Kaplovch. Ooh.
Empty, cold, stale air.
What is this place? What is down here worth taking?
A cavernous space all around me.
Aliya, what have you found? This space is huge and so cold. It must go right the way down to the core. What was that? I'm sure I heard something. Sure of it. I kick at a stone. That was the noise. Definitely not something moving around down there. They seem to be whispering. More scrawled symbol, but this one is too faded to read. Was this a treasure vault? You could store vast amounts here. This isn't Remba's mysterious vault, surely. I don't like it down here one little bit. There's something here. A solid brass incense burner. I would estimate it dates from the Steel Empire. Someone was exploring down here. And I would say it was a miner's incense burner, judging by the sturdiness of it. And there's some carved characters in ancient script on the base. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. Okay. And this give and this ring you think this is wrong? Okay, I give this ring to you. I think ring must be right. I give this ring to you. I've got a good feeling about that. I think this comes from the same side as the knife. Still Empire side easier to look at, okay. Ramps. No stairs. Easy now. Don't want to fall. Someone went through a lot of trouble to get down here. What are you looking for? This place was built for robots. They were buried in here. A palace for robots? I wonder if there is a chamber like this under Iox somewhere. But why build something like this? As a prison? As a hideout? Kenya wanted to come here. But why would anyone want to come down here? How would they even get down here? And where did all the robots go? This chamber was sealed up. The underground room had no way in or out. The robots were kept down there. But then someone let them out. Light from the opening above. The only light down here. The freezer cell showed people falling into a light. What happened here? The Hopper Eye must have been the only way into the palace below. Whoever built this place was burying robots alive. But not like they were buried on Iox. Not simply bricked up in the walls. So why did Kaya want to come here? She said she had a place in the palace. How far down does it go? How many robots were down here? And where are they now? Stop refusing to go down and you might get answers. No, seriously, what was that? I definitively saw something moving. The noise has gone now. I know the place is creepy, but please. This isn't a good idea. These walkways are steep and narrow, and who knows what's down here. Okay. Coming back 6.
There was something down there. I'm sure of it.
You have found one more ancient artifact here, the incense burner. The curators on Iox will be pleased with that. Shall I try the hopper one more time, mistress? Not just yet. I think there might be still robots down there. I heard things moving around in the darkness, crawling up and down the ramps. If they have not climbed out, mistress, they cannot be robots. Mindless husks, perhaps, but a true robot would be compelled to explore. Servos? We could tell Amadou about this place. If you wanted Amadou to disappear, mistress, and never return. That's an idea. Found an incense burner down there. That artifact is most curious, mistress. From the mineral composition, I would suggest it was used in a forge or mine. It has traveled some distance to be here. Someone came here with mining tools and smashed down the walls and freed the robots inside. The place where the share used to be, I guess. And the hole that is giving light downstairs. Maybe Amadou was here. Well, I think I've explored more scattered papers. Okay. Here's some more symbols. This one is a faded fragment from an even longer phrase. Emperor. Don't have this word. I'm pretty sure I have this word. It's long. Death of all people. Death. Think. Fear. Emperor feared death as all people fear death. Emperor feared death as all people fear death. We had this place down as an empire site. So it's good to confirm that. This is a sketch of the outer hopper source. Whatever it was for, it must have been important. I'm finding more stuff here. Probably because I went down there and did stuff. Okay. I guess it is time to leave now, mistress. Huh? Look out there. It's like some kind of nightmare. Yep. Let's see if I can solve some stuff. Nothing solvable. Alright. So this was interesting. Nothing much here that I didn't know. From before, but finding the model of a solar system, that was something. All right, I'm gonna be stopping now for today. I need to go help my mother. Yeah, so next Saturday 3 p.m. I'll be playing more Shanty, Half Genie Hero, Next Sunday, 8 p.m. GMT+3, I'll be playing more Minecraft. And I'll be back with more Heaven's Vault next Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT+3. This game is way more interesting when you actually go back to Iox. Who'd tell? Oh, I should not have done that. And then I kind of stumbled into the ending. Alright. I'll try my best not to go to the vault through the river. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I am the Plane Shifter, and I am phasing out. Bye.